Hi, welcome back to Plan with Hope. I am moving out of my A6 Hobonichi cover into a B6 Traveler's Notebook style cover because I need more space. Come join me. Okay, so you may be like, what? You're moving out of an A6 into a B6? That is not, those sizes are not compatible. I know. This is a trial and error kind of a moment. So this is, let me scooch these over here for the moment. This is, you know, most of you are familiar with it if you like planner size A6, the Hobonichi. This was a cover that I got with a Techo, I think almost 2 years ago. And I'm using this for work, and I've got a Midori A6 for notes and like things I need to actually remember, which I need to organize. And then an Avec, the second book, the July to December. And then for jotting down quick notes and things, I use I do not know how to say this. Nimison A6 80 sheet spiral notebook. Because it has like to-do list type sheets. I really like the paper. It is fountain pen friendly. I just don't use a fountain pen at work. But this is a great little notebook, except for the fact that I am ruining it by taking it to work with me. It gets buffeted about a bit. Also, if you saw, it was shoved into the back slot, the back pocket of my Hobonichi cover, which meant I was opening it backwards and pulling. And actually, I have no idea when I did that. Like, I bent the rings. So, I will be retiring this for my note jotting or my random task jotting that I don't need to retain, just, you know. So I'm retiring this from the lineup. So you may ask, why in the world would you get a B6? And y'all have seen this. I have an A5, a standard traveler's notebook, like traveler style, TN style, and a pocket, all in this September leather, a Treasure by September leather notebooks. And this is the B6. I think they're actually going to make an A5, or sorry, an A6, excuse me. But I think that may be in the works. They have not done that yet. So it comes in like a little kind of almost cheesecloth bag to protect it. I will say that my standard size was a lot more textured. This is a different kind of leather. Like you can see, it's already getting little scuffs and buffets about, but that is, do not look at my cuticles. It looks like it's a different leather, different types of leather. So, you know, TN style, it's got, this one has about an inch, I guess, binding or gusset, however you want to call that. It has the strap closure, and then when you open it up, you've got 4 strings, a pocket, large pocket on this side, 3 card slots, and then a large pocket on the back and a pin loop. I love a TN. Absolutely love a TN. I use them for writing mostly. But now I'm like, well, I love planning too, so obviously I'm going to use a TN for planning. Now I will say, because I haven't run across a affordable, attractive, and versatile TN for an A6. I'm sure there are some out there. I think Chic Sparrow makes them, several other brands, but like for the price, and I did get this off Amazon, and if I could find them anywhere else, I would get them from there. But I do like this particular style and setup, and I cannot find this to price match, if that makes sense. The storage capabilities, the four strings, and I don't have to get extra ones. Like I didn't even have to buy strings. It just comes with 4. And then if you'll notice, the closure is actually separate, so it won't pull on these at all. So love that. And it's like, it's not loose, it's nice. Like it's very nice, very high quality. So let's get back to, so I don't have another long-winded video. Let's get back to moving out of the A6 Techo cover into this B6 cover. Now, I bought this little composition book at Office Depot some years ago, for notes, because I couldn't find quality notebooks. I do not remember how much it cost. It does not say on the back. There are 80 sheets in this. This is apparently a B6. Didn't know that. It is not denoted anywhere on this. It just says the size, and I'm not totally familiar with the sizes of notebooks. So this plain everyday composition book is replacing this lovely little notebook, because I would like to use this for something else before I tear it up. So replacing that with this. Now, what I'm going to do with this one is just, when I have a tan, I use the strings. I'm not going to have a cover on this. I am going to break the spine. This is a stitch bound, just full cheap notebook. I really bend it up so it's nice and pliable. Break any glue, because like I said, I've had this for quite some time and I just haven't used it. I've also got a purple one. So I'm gonna take that center binding, and I'm going to put this in the back, the very last string, because it is the appropriate size. It doesn't need to be tightened at all. So what's in this, you ask? Well, I got my sticker, which I'm not going to put on my planner yet. I'm going to wait until next year and put that on. A motivational card from Procrastiplanner, etc. Have you checked out her new website? You should. She's got lovely things. I just got a notification that she's got some new kind of celestial stickers out, and they are awesome, and I will investigate that later. So this is the other reason why I'm moving out of this lovely little Techo cover, because it's tight. Like, it's very snug. So no decoration, just where I've written on my no decoration, really just my if you heard a groan, that's my dog. She's wondering why I'm talking to myself and not to her. Bless her. Her needs attention. I don't know why I can't get that out. Okay, and then this little cheat sheet for work. Set another little cheat sheet. And then that's all that's in there. And then, you know, what comes with your Midori notebook. I don't usually use those. I might use it for something else, but I don't. And I just left it in there. I don't know why. comment below if you do this. If you take your planner out of your Hobonichi cover without removing your ribbons first and almost rip them off. Yeah, I do that a lot. So again, these are Midori A6 plastic covers on both of my notebooks. The Avec is kind of a loose fit. If you know of a different one that fits well, let me know. I'll be interested to know. And then these are just some stickers, leftover stickers, pencil board, tabs for organizing my notes. And then, what is this? Gym Pass that I have never used, obviously. And then in this back folder, I have a little... Ew, that's snug. I have my stickers from my sub from Coffee Monsters Co. Some stickers that I picked up from Staples, and then like basically like a piece of Hobonichi paper for like blotting, basically. Now I am going to use this for something else. I do not know what yet. So I am going to keep that in its cover on cover and keep it safe. So, what I was saying about this being small, like it is quite obvious that this is too small. Oh, holy cats, almost spilled my drink. Like this is clearly too small. This is an A6. This is a B6 cover. This is approximately a B6 notebook. Okay, so, and most people probably already know this. If you cross your strings, your elastics, it will tighten the hold on your notebooks. And I feel comfortable doing this because I do use a plastic cover on mine. So, scrap notes, actual notes, and then my planner. So what I use the most is my planner. So I'm actually going to put that in the middle because it will sit best there. I don't take a lot of notes, but when I do, I like to take notes. So, and keep it as neat and tidy as possible. Let's put a little ribbon. So we're putting that in the front, and then we are going to put, oh, I just realized I'm not doing 4 notebooks. I don't have to use the knot string. So I don't like using the knot string. And am I the only one? The only person that's like, I don't want to use the knot string. It makes it, I just feel like it makes it bulkier than it has to be, you know what I mean? So I am now putting my Avec in the middle because I definitely want that to lay flat. So whatever, this is my fairly common practice. When I'm doing a traveler style notebook, I will put whatever book I use more frequently in the middle, so no matter where I am in the book, it will lay flat. And for like where it's close to where I've got it elastic, I'm determined to spill my friggin' chai. I will use a pencil board to kind of level that out when I write in it, when I get to that point on October 12th. So, moved in. Yeah, it's a little weird. Like, this is kind of a up-down situation. But like I said, I don't use this as much as I use this. And this is just not as important. So, like, it doesn't matter if this is a hot mess because I've got 2 thick books on this side. I did want to put in a small pocket for, like, that is a hair. That's gonna annoy me. Yeah, I have dogs and their hair gets friggin' everywhere, even inside my covers on covers. That's where I wrote on it. So that's how that looks. All, you know, I love a thick notebook. Like, it brings me great joy. And they're not overlapping too much. And the elastics are not, there's still a lot of stretch to them. So I could even, like, do it one more time, but I'm not going to. So, yeah. Anyway. And then, you know, you've got your notebook. And so, I'm going to put, like, these type things in this front pocket. And that'll kind of keep them all together. I'm going to put my tabs and my other stickers in this cute little folder that Miss Helen sent with the subscription for this month. A little snug fit there, but that's okay. And I'm going to turn this around because cute. So cute, little happy emojis. And I'm going to put that back there. And then I'm going to add, I'm actually going to get rid of these. So I'm going to be putting them in this, because my predecessor was the one that left those for me. And this only fits in there. And then I will put, hope that didn't really fit, does it? So we're gonna put these little sticky notes, these little round sticky notes in there as well. And then this for a bit of color, just for fun. Sometimes I don't want a hard pencil board, but I do want something like behind the page I'm writing on, so it doesn't do like indentions, because I do write fairly hard. Like, I put a lot of pressure on the pen, unfortunately. And then I got an actual Traveler's Notebook Company, the Traveler's Company clip. So I can, like, if I'm, which this gets tricky in a Traveler's Notebook, Traveler style, because this is not made by Traveler's Company. I like my pages to stay down so they don't bounce. You know, like when you're writing and like the paper lifts as you're writing, and sometimes I write kind of fast and it'll get really messy if the pen bounces back, or if the paper bounces back at me. But yeah, excuse me, pardon my sippage. Yeah, this is the setup now. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I actually ordered an Aura Estelle. Oh, that's creased. An Aura Estelle A6 airy, perfect fit, and A6 size. It's, I don't know how their shipping works. If anybody knows like the timing on their shipping and could kind of give me some, like I don't know, like a window, like does it usually take like 2 weeks? I do live in Southern America, so you know, like they're based in Canada, I'm pretty sure. Tell me if I'm wrong. So I know like things take a while, especially if it's a very busy company. So I don't anticipate it being here very quickly. It's just, it hasn't shipped yet, and I'm like, maybe they're like doing a sale or something. Or they were doing a sale, so that may delay the shipping. So I thought I would try out, in general, an A6 in a traveler style notebook and see how I liked it. And so that way I'll have a better feel. So when that arrives, because I'll have to assemble like the elastics and stuff myself. So I just wanted to kind of get a feel, see how it works, see how I could use it at work. And yeah, so that is why I moved out of an actual A6 cover into a B6 cover, but I'm still using my A6 notebooks. I just wanted more space, really, which completely contradicts getting an A6 cover from a different company, but it's expandable. So that way, like, this won't be too bulky. 3 books are just way too bulky for a Hobonichi Techo cover. Like, you can't get 3 books in there. You can get 2, but for me it wasn't a comfortable fit. So hence an oversized traveler style notebook cover. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Again, I appreciate my followers, my new followers, and feel free to comment if you have questions about, you know, my thought process or anything like that. And go ahead and subscribe so you'll, you know, give me a little boost there. It's greatly appreciated. And ring that bell to see when I post. I'm going to try to be more consistent. And thank you so much again for sticking with me. Those of you who have, it is greatly appreciated. And I will see you next time. And don't forget to always plan with hope. Bye. See you next time. So, instant update. I changed my mind. I am going back to this notebook because okay, let me just demonstrate real quick. This being in here was making these smaller notebooks sit weird. So basically none of them would sit. I mean, like the center one would sit flat, but like the back one and the front one wouldn't sit flat. And also because this is just blank on the back. I don't normally write on the back of these sheets. So, also it's a spiral notebook. So, it is fine that it doesn't sit completely flat. Like it's okay. If, like, this is perfectly fine to write on. Also, I can clip the notebooks to each other for more stability. But I really thought that, like, adding an appropriate size notebook would add stability to these notebooks, or like a better writing experience to these notebooks somehow. But I was wrong, and I take it back. A6 only in the B6. Yeah, weird, I know, but I wanted to try it just to see what it'd be like before I got my actual A6. And I think I might actually like this. I may not stay in this particular setup. I just wanted to see what it would be like what the size difference was, and if it would be more conducive. But I love a chunky traveler style notebook. Like, it is so good. Anyway, quick little update. Like I said, I take it back. Anyway, plan with hope, you guys. See you later.